Welcome everybody. 7 p.m. flow, or maybe taking this at a different time. We'll get started in about 10 minutes. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to your flow class. I'm Todd. Thanks for joining in today. Just as a reminder, check out the blackswanyoga.com/live link to make a donation for classes. 100% of your donations go straight to the teachers. Has been super helpful and great in this time, and really appreciate you being here for the practice. So without further ado, let's begin and let's start our practice lying flat on the back in a Supta Konasana. Bring the soles of the feet together, let the knees draw out wide. Let there be some space between your heels and pelvis. Rest your left hand on top of your heart and your right palm on top of your navel. Let the back start to bring more surface area down onto the floor. Let it flatten out. Take just a couple deep breaths to situate yourself into this new space, coming into a new paradigm of thinking, of being, allowing that being to be present. Start to let the past and the future, ideas, thoughts, emotions begin to dissolve. And so you can bring yourself fully into this moment, fully present. And when you're here in this present moment, you're able to draw in more energy into yourself, put more energy and focus into what you're doing right here and now. Truly much more powerful, more empowered in your physical being, mental, emotional being, when you just here, paying no mind to past or future. So just allow the eyes to soften, close if they haven't already. Bring a sense of ease and calm. Let it wash over the body. Let the skin settle comfortably. Letting the dust settle from the day. Start to get into your breath. Taking inhales through the nose. And exhaling through the nose, or maybe through the mouth, a little sigh, if that feels nice, especially if there's something you're needing to release from the day, from your mind. Let the breath just come out how it feels nice. Doesn't have to be any rhyme or rhythm to it. Starting to ride the waves of your own breath, your own being. Allow yourself to know that you're the master of your thoughts, of your journey, of this ride, your flow. Allow the flow today, the intention to be to strengthen the body and the mind, to find balance, a sense of ease and effort, balancing the two, finding content for where you are, as well as honing into the discipline of showing up to a practice, both physical, mental, emotional, energetic. Allow yourself to be pulled into a point of presence, of wholeness, of being. The eyes closed still, picturing the perfection of you just as you are. Knowing there's no rush to this more timeless energy, timeless being. Let the knees draw together, pull the knees into the chest, hands on your shins. Feel a light pull the knees in, hug your navel down into the spine, push the tailbone forward, pull the thighs down and towards the ribs, and start to find a little rock side to side. I like to flex the toes here, but you keep the feet soft. Roll out through the low back, ease any tension. Start to find some circles, maybe even bringing Hips, tailbone up off the floor if that feels okay. I just got a nice little back pop from that. Let's go other direction. You don't have to bring tailbone off the floor, just if that feels nice. And stir it back into stillness. Bring the heels down to the floor. Walk the shoulder blades together, heels back to the glutes. Bridge pose, press your hips up to the sky. Press your big toes down, squeeze the inner thighs together. Wrap the inner thighs up towards the ceiling as you squeeze the glute muscles in towards one another. Bring the chin away from the chest, lengthen out of the collarbones. The shoulders be wide and broad. Take an inhale, press your hips up a little higher. Exhale, roll the spine one notch down onto the floor. Again, inhale, curl through the tailbone, lift the lower back then, mid back then, upper back. Exhale, roll it down, spill it down in that reverse direction, upper, mid, lower, tailbone landing last. Inhale, curl up, squeeze the glutes to lift the heart. Exhale, lower through the back of the heart, tailbone last. One more, inhale, draw up. Exhale, roll it down. Hug the right knee into the chest, kick the left leg out long. Find a little rock side to side. Always like starting on the back, nice easy way to open up through the hips. Low back, send the knee over to the left, reach, gaze out to the right. Let the shoulder soften, let the gaze soften. Bring it back up through center. Let's go other side. Bring the left knee in. Kick the right leg out long. Hug the left knee in close. Find that little rock side to side. And just building up that synovial fluid in the joint capsule. Take the left knee over to the right. Reach, gaze out to the left. Those little motions, those rocking motions are always nice for just lubricating into the joints, getting us ready for the bigger movements to come. Bring it back up, hug both knees in, rock up and down the spine. Make your way up into a tabletop, hands and knees. Then let's bring it right back into a child's pose. This is another nice way just to bring the ribs closer to the thighs. You have gravity on your side to help assist you, as well as the hands, the palms pushing forward, pushing the floor forward and down to drive the tailbone down and back. And start to walk your hands back to the knees. Let's sit it tall up into our kneeling seat, Vajrasana. Bring the hands to the heart center. Close the eyes. And if you'd like to find or look for a personal intention for your practice tonight, start to think of it now. Bring it into the heart of your being. It can be anything, big or small, for your practice, or maybe something else outside of your mat. But using the practice to bring this more into being, into the present, your experience. Bring the hands down by your sides, palms face forward. Curl the belly and tuck the tailbone. On an inhale, push your hips forward, reach your arms to the sky, squeeze the glutes, press the hips forward, little back bend. Exhale, bring it back down. Inhale, draw the hips forward, reach up high, squeeze the glutes. Exhale, bring it back. One more, inhale. Exhale, tuck the toes, bring the hands to the low back. Getting into just a gentle camel, curl the belly first. Then you can widen through the chest. You can start to gaze up, start to lean it back. Hug the elbows towards one another. Think of this more as we're getting into the shoulders. Upper chest, just trying to find some space. Not so much of a back bend, but more to the shoulders. You grab for the ankles. They have that space, and then pull the shoulder blades together further. Pull the belly in, squeeze the glutes, press the hip tips up at a 45-degree angle. Stay for 2 more deep breaths. Expand across the chest, pull the shoulders back and down. Take one more inhale. Exhale, release, sit back on the heels, keep your toes tucked. Pressing down through the inner edge of the big toes. Bring your hands down to the floor, lightly push and roll the knees up into the chest. Wrap your arms around the shins, find some length through the spine. Try to ducktail the tailbone back, lift through the chest. Find that neutrality through the spine. And lower your hands down to the floor. Forward fold, push the floor forward, draw the heels down, lengthen the heart towards the legs. You keep a light bend in the knees if that's feeling like a lot. Compression or lengthen the legs, spill, crown of the head down to the floor. Bring some of the weight forward into the toes. Clasp opposite forms, so find a little sway side to side. Feel free ragdoll here, keep that bend in the knees, that feels nice. Just trying to find a release through the low back, through the hamstrings. Notice how you're feeling in this area. If it's feeling tight or if you're feeling fine, not judging it, just becoming more aware. Find this little bob up and down. Again, nice little ballistic stretch. Arms to the lumbar spine. Then release the hands down to the floor just a little bit out in front of the toes, tented on the fingers or palms down. Start to bend the knees. Inhale, find length through the spine like cow pose. Exhale, hands to the floor, push forward, round the back, tuck the tailbone, chin to chest, forward fold. Inhale, bend the knees, lengthen the spine. Exhale, push the floor forward, draw the tailbone up high. Go to that, having one more inhale. Down, exhale, folds. Inhale, lengthen up, halfway holds here. Bring your hands to your shins or to your thighs. You can keep a little bend in the knees. Spread the mat apart with your feet. Draw the inner thighs back and out. Spreading the glutes just a little apart. Bring the hands to the hips. Good. Press down through the inner edges of the feet. On an inhale, stand all the way up. Exhale, hands hard, squeeze the inner thighs together. Push the hands together. Draw the heels of the hands apart. Draw the elbows wide. Press the tops of the knuckles together. And then inhale, reach up. Scoop the hips forward, squeeze the glutes, little back bends. Exhale, folds, fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. Walk forward into downward facing dog. Keep the feet hip width apart. Wrap the triceps under the arms. Push the shoulders up to the ears. Yeah, think about sending the inner thighs back and out. Coming in at a right leg counterclockwise. Counterclockwise, both legs. Lengthen, press down through the tops, the knuckles, thumb and finger. Then start to look up towards the hands. Inhale, lift up high onto the toes. Exhale, tiptoe. Keep length through the arms. Keep the hips high. Wrap the triceps. Screw the hands into the floor. And as you step into forward fold, right in between the thumbs. Inhale, lift up halfway. Lengthen, exhale, fold forward. Slight bend in the knees. Inhale, root to rise. Exhale, hands to heart. Push the tops of the knuckles, drive the palms apart. Inhale, reach up, squeeze the glutes, inner thighs together. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold, plant the palms, step back into high plank. First high plank, wrap the triceps, pull the belly in, squeeze the inner forearms together. Draw the belly in, tuck the tailbone, squeeze the glutes high on the toes. Lots of engagement, recruiting as much muscle as we can, as much activity as we can. Hold for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the knees. Inhale, pull the elbows back against the sides, chin to the floor. Good. Exhale, lower down, tuck the toes. On an inhale, cobra. Scoop the heart, pull the elbows into your sides. Exhale, fold. Again, inhale, come up, drag the palms back energetically. Exhale, bring it down. One more, inhale, bring it up, squeeze the glutes. Exhale, bring it down. Tent the fingers outside the mat, elbows to the sky. Inhale. Lengthen up. Exhale, dip your right shoulder. Gaze to the left. Inhale, back up through center. Exhale, dip the left shoulder. Gaze to the right. Inhale, up through center. Exhale, dip the right shoulder. Head to the floor. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, left shoulder, head to the floor. Inhale. Up high, hold here. Squeeze the glutes. Maybe lengthen the arms, wrap the triceps. And you might bend the knees, flex your feet, draw your heels in towards the glutes. Here for 5, pushing through the fingers. 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Back down. Hands underneath the elbows. Hug the elbows in. Tuck the toes. From the toes or from the knees. I'll show from the knees. Inhale. Push up. Exhale, downward facing dog. It's another great option so you can find that nice alignment from the knees. Still challenging. Bring the feet together. Look up to the hands. We'll move through some Surya Namaskara A. Inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees. Exhale, top of the space. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, upward salute, reach tall. Exhale, hands to heart. Maybe drive those palms apart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, step back, high plank. Hold. Hands under shoulders, wrap the triceps, press thumb and forefinger. Hug forearms towards one another as the elbows forward. Push straight down into the floor. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, forward. Exhale, chaturanga, toes or knees. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, pull the low belly up and in, downward facing dog. Feet together. Look up to the hands. Inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees. Exhale, top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Space, exhale, fold. Inhale, reach up high. Exhale, hands to heart, press the elbows apart. Inhale, tuck the tailbone as you reach up, press the hips forward. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, step or float. High to low plank. Inhale. Do your upward facing. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Let's go through 2 more. Feet together. Look forward. Inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees. Exhale, step or hop or float. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, reach up high. Urdhva Exhale, Anjali Mudra. Inhale, upward face. Or upward salute. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, step or float. High to low. Inhale through your upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Bring the feet together. 1 more. Look to the hands. Inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees. Exhale, step, hop or float. Forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, folds. Inhale, upward salute, Urdhva. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach up high. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen up halfway. Exhale, step or float back. High to low. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a moment, smooth out the breath. Come back to the breath. If you lost it, now it can be easy. Or move through sun salutations. Come back to the breath. On an inhale, reach the right heel high. Open and stack right hip on left. Bend the right knee. Come up high onto the left toes. Point your right knee to the ceiling. Hug the right shoulder, pit down. Keep pointing right knee to the sky. On an inhale, right knee to right tricep. Touch. Inhale, kick up and back. Exhale, knee to right tricep. Inhale, kick up and back. Open the knee. Exhale, knee to tricep. Wrap the triceps. Inhale, kick up and back. Exhale, step the right foot between the thumbs, lower the left knee. Inhale, reach the arms up high. Exhale, hands onto your thigh. You might scooch the foot forward, squeeze the left glute, push the hips forward and down. Squeezing left glute, tensing the inner thighs towards one another. Hands to the floor, inhale, reach up to the sky, draw the hips forward and down. Cactus the arms open through the chest. Still the right hand to the floor, reach the left arm up and over, side bends. Good. Reach the left arm forward and down, half splits, lengthen the right leg, flex the right toes, flex the right quad. Go ahead and tuck your left set of toes at the back. Pull the tailbone back, inhale, lift up halfway. Heart to your toes, exhale, belly, chest, forehead down. Walk your hands over to the left with the tucked left toes, pivot up into Skandasana, back of the mat. Sink the glutes down. It's fine if the left heel is off the mat. Plant your left hands. Inhale, the right arm spreads across the chest, up high. Open twist, squeeze the left glute. Right hand down, wide-legged forward folds. All 10 toes, pointing same direction. Relax head, neck, and shoulders. Try to find a little flex through the inner thighs. Let the head be heavy now. Some weight in your toes. Then inhale, lengthen up halfway. Plant your left hand underneath the left shoulder. Wrap the left tricep. Inhale. Push the left hand into the floor to reach the right arm high. Keep wrapping left eye of the elbow forward. Lower the right hand. Halfway lift, lengthen, spread the mat, plant the right palm, wrap the tricep. Inhale. Draw from the right thumb and forefinger, pressing into the floor. The left arm lengthens, reach, gaze tall. Take one more inhale. Exhale, release everything down. Walk into the top of the space. Extended pyramid, keep the legs long. Let's do that again. Keep the legs long, pivot all 10 toes, top of the mat. Right toes might flex higher, might plant those down. You can always step your back foot in closer if you need. The upper body be heavy. Try to find connection, right ribs and right thigh towards one another. Lit the upper body, grow just a little limp. Keep some activation, hands at the floor at blocks. Rebend the right knee, lower the left down. Inhale, reach the arms high. Exhale, standing splits. Kick the left heel high. Inhale, knee to forehead. Exhale, step forward, forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold forward, reach your right toes to the back of the mat. Settle the right knee down. Inhale, reach the arms high. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, step back, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga, elbows pull back. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath. On an inhale, reach the left heel high. Bend your knee, stack your hip. Come up high onto the right toes. Point your left knee to the ceiling. Open up. Hug the left armpit down to the floor. Take a big inhale. Exhale, left knee, left tricep. Wrap the triceps back. Inhale, kick up and back. Open stack. Exhale, left knee. Left tricep behind the arm. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, knee. Tricep. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, step your left foot between the hands. Lower the right knee. Inhale, the arms high. Exhale, hands clasp over the left thigh. You might scooch the left toes forward, more space. Sink into the right hip. Squeeze the right glute. As you push forward, hug the left hip back. Feeling a big opening through the right hip space. Bring your hands down, left ribs, left thigh, then inhale. The arms up high. Exhale, cactus the arms, left hand down to the floor, side bend, over to the left, hug the right shoulder back, press the left big toe down. Sweep the right arm forward, down, frame the foot, half splits. Flex your left toes, go ahead and tuck your right set of toes. Getting ready for that Skandasana. On an inhale, lift up halfway, drag the floor towards you, the heart forward. Exhale, roll the left rib cage into the meat of the left thigh. And walk both hands to the right, Skandasana, pivot the right knee, open, sink the glutes down. Plant the right hand, inhale, left arm, squeeze through the right glute, press the left heel down to the floor. Open through the chest. Bring the hands down, wide-legged forward folds. Other side of the mat. Relax through the upper body. Bring the weight forward into the toes. Stay on the inner edges of the feet is where the weight is placed for now. On an inhale, lengthen up halfway. Exhale, fold forward. Walk your hands back behind the heels. Reaching just as far back as you can. You might bend into the knees if your hamstrings are feeling tight. Today, squeeze through the thighs. Keep some engagement. Bring the hands back under the shoulders. Walk into the top of the space pyramid. Keep the legs long. If you need to step the back foot in closer, do so. Hug the left hip back. You can place the left foot down or keep flexing the toes flex. Your left quad, keep that engaged, support the whole leg, draw the left ribs onto your left thigh, drape over. Rebend into the left knee, settle the right knee down. Inhale, reach the arms high. Exhale, hands down, standing splits. Inhale, knee to forehead. Exhale, step forward, feet close. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold forward. Reach the left toes to the back of the mat. Settle the left knee down. Inhale, the arms up high. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, step back, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Wrap the triceps, pull the belly up and good. Now from here, let's lower onto the knees. Keep the toes tucked. So you walk your hands back towards the knees are fire toes. Draw the belly in. Keep collarbones raised, crown of the head nice and tall. Not the most comfortable pose, especially if you're not used to doing this. It's a lot of stretch on the bottoms of the feet, and the toes. Stay with it. Do your best. Breathe through it. Not here for too much longer. Start to pull your knees up into the chest. You can bring hands to the floor to lightly push or roll the knees up into the chest. Smooth it back down. If you have blocks, you can bring them by your sides as a nice little balance objects. And we're just going to be here for 10, 9, 8, using the floor as need. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees stand all the way up. Inhale, reach the arms up high. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen up halfway. Exhale, fold, bend the knees, sink the hips. Let's come down into crow pose. You can bring the knees wherever feels comfortable. Been playing with bringing the knees just right onto the elbows. Find that little match, the little groove in the knee where the elbows place really nicely. Weight in the thumb and forefinger, elbows slightly pulling back. Bringing the heels up and the glutes will hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down into a squat. And we're gonna come into a nice little wrist stretch mobilizer. Bring your hands right underneath the thighs, right underneath the knee joint. If this is uncomfortable, you can come up standing to do this. We're just gonna be opening, closing the fingers, squatting down, pressing back of the thighs, close, open, spread the fingers. Keep pressing the legs together, open and close. Just another 10, a little more rapid. Keep spreading the fingers wider than you think you can. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Take one more round of crow pose. Bakasana. Hands to the floor. Knees at elbows. Bringing the weight slightly forward. And when you feel it, tops of the knuckles, squeeze everything together, up and in. Another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Here in our squat, you can bring the feet a little bit wider. So you can bring the heels on the floor if the heels are off the floor. Okay, you can bring a blanket or towel or something underneath the heels if you need. Start to reach the arms forward. Open and close the hands. Just here for 10, 9, 8, 4, 3, 2, 1. Grab onto your left wrist. Try to make a little space, pulling the hand up. Make some circles. One way. Other way. Another side. Circles. The other way. Bring it onto hands and knees. Wrap the triceps, push down thumb and forefinger. Tuck the tailbone. Squeeze the glutes, step the left foot back. Then the right. High plank. Push straight down into the floor. Press the weight into the tops of the knuckles. Side plank, roll onto your right side. Pull the left arm to the ceiling. Keep your feet stacking, staggering, or you might lift the top leg. Wrap the right tricep. Breathe, hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. High plank, right over into the other side. Press the left hand, screw the left hand into the floor. Right arm expands high. Stagger, stack, or lift your top leg. Push straight into the floor. Another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. High plank, lower down to the forearms. Arm plank, scoop the belly in. Hug the elbows towards one another. Hold here, breathe. Stay for another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the knees down. We're going to pull forward, up into upward facing dog. On an in, roll the chin forward. Baby cobra. Inhale, push all the way up. From the knees, exhale, push back. Child's pose. Lift it up into your table. Tuck the toes. Downward facing dog. On an inhale, reach your right leg high, open, stack your hip. Exhale, knee to your right tricep. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, knee to right tricep. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, knee to right tricep. Holds. Chaturanga the arms. Plant the right thigh. The right tricep. Lift the left toes. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kick up and back. Inhale. Exhale, foot between the hands. Lower the back knee. Inhale, reach the arms high. Exhale, cactus, side bends. over to the left. Wind the left hand down, around, half splits. Reel it back, tuck the back toes. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, hands to the left, Skandasana. Pivot open. Plant the left hand, inhale. Right arm high. Exhale, hand down, wide-legged. Forward folds. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, hands to hips. Inhale. Stand it up. Warrior two, pivot the right toes. Forward, circle the arms long. Hug the inner thighs together. Squeeze the glutes together, tall through the spine. Let the shoulders relax down. Keep the gaze centered forward. Focus your attention, focus your breath. Stay here, stay present. Surf the right hand forward. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle. You can bring forearm to thigh. Left bicep over the ear. Bring the right hand to the floor. Press into the left pinky toe. Ooh, hug the left shoulder back. Lengthen out of the side body. Good. On an inhale, reverse warrior. Straighten out through the front leg, Trikonasana. Bring the hips back. You can step your back foot in if this is feeling tight across the hips. You can smooth the hand down to the thigh, ankle, calf, to the floor. Good. Bring the hands down. Frame the right foot. Pyramid plant the hands, bend the right knee. Kick back, three-legged. Inhale. Right leg high. Lower the forearms. Hug the elbows towards one another. Here, maybe for a forearm plank or just a single leg. Dolphin, press the chest back through the shoulders. Maybe take some hops. That feels nice. Just trying to bring the hips over the shoulders, the chest, pressing other direction through the shoulders. Trying to find that balance. Another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the feet down. Bring the knees down. Child's pose. Quiet the mind. Be with your breath. On an inhale, pull back forward. Table, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg high. Bend the knee, stack the hip high on the right toes. Exhale, left knee, left tricep. Inhale. Up and back, open, exhale, knee to tricep, inhale, up and open, exhale. Bend the elbows, stack the left leg, top of the right, hug the elbows in, lift the right toes, draw the crown forward, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, up and back, three-legged, inhale, exhale, foot between the hands, lower the back knee, inhale the arms high. Exhale, cactus, side bend, left hand down to the floor, right arm straight up and over. Wind it forward, down, half, splits, flex the left toes. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, hands to the right, Skandasana. Right hand down. Inhale, the left arm open. Exhale, hands down, wide-legged. Forward folds. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to hips. Inhale. Up. Exhale, warrior two. Tall through the spine. Relax the shoulders. Keep the gaze steady. Hug the glutes together. Surf the left hand forward. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. You can bring forearm to thigh. So you pull the right bicep over the ear, send the left hand to the floor. Widen through the hips, through the side body, the bicep, through the shoulder. Inhale, reverse warrior. Straighten out the front leg, Trikonasana. Sass the hips back, string the left hand forward, down. Find it on the ankle. I like to rest on the ankle and then let it slide down over time. Bring the hands down. Your little pyramid, rebend the left knee, step, three-legged inhale. Left leg up and back, lower the forearms. Maybe this is your good hopping side. Pressing the chest back, hugging the elbows together. Just keeping the elbows in line with the shoulders, hands in line with the elbows. All nice one straight line. Maybe taking some of those hops if you're feeling so inclined. Woo. Another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Toes down, knees down. Child's pose. The breath, calm down. The mind start to find ease, equilibrium. While the effort, fire, we start to cool it down now. Bring the hands over to the left. Breathe out of the right hip, up to the fingers. And hands over to the right. And hands forward. Let's come up into a seat. Let's come out wide-legged. Take the fingers behind you. Hug the shoulders back. Push the hips forward. Sits bone coming off the floor. Good. And bring hands to inner thighs. Take an inhale, lengthen. Chest high. Exhale, spill forward. Walking the hands. Guiding the chest forward. Keeping the spine long like a ramp. You can lower onto the forearms. That space is there. I start to elongate the arms out in front of you. Guide the chest towards the floor. Stay for just about another 15 seconds. Notice your breath. All your attention there, all your attention present, your awareness, this moment. Bring it back upright. Let's come into double pigeon. Bring the right shin forward, is on the floor. I'll mirror you, and then we'll stack the left shin on top of the right. Left foot, side of the foot on top of the left thigh. Now, if you have a lot of space like me, you can bring a block in between that space or use the arms to give just a little help. Just bring the leg down. Or you can just settle the left shin right in front of the right, Sukhasana, easy seat. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, folds, and melt forward. Just about another 15 seconds. If you are someone who's tighter through the hips, really recommend getting into postures like this, half pigeon, full pigeon. Let's make our way out. Other side, we'll bring left shin onto the floor. Parallel top of the space, stack right foot just on the meaty part of the thigh above the knee. Again, if you have a lot of space, rest down, bring a block, or just cross the legs in front. Inhale to lengthen, exhale as you fold. I really recommend doing these sorts of stretches as often as you can. You can make it a routine to practice half pigeon or reclined pigeon flat on the back, or here or if you can get into lotus, half lotus, really, really great stretches, all for opening up into the hips. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's release. Make our way flat onto the back. Hug the knees into the chest. Draw both knees over to the left. Reach and gaze out to the right. Bring it back up through center. Draw the knees to the right as you reach and gaze out towards the left. Scoop the knees back up over the hips. Give yourself one last little squeeze. Appreciation all your efforts. Expand out, reach the feet to the mat, palms up to the sky. Give yourself permission to the body, physical body, relax. Allowing the mental body to relax. Emotional body to relax. Away from the crown of the head, to the shoulders, the arms, to the torso, the hips, the thighs, legs, feet, toes. It's the whole body together, at rest, at peace. This is the time the body gets to rejuvenate, repair. So you walk out of this stronger, taller, more mobile, more flexible, more balanced. On and off your mat. Shavasana. Stay in your Shavasana for as long as you need. Thank you all for sharing the practice today. From my heart to yours, I